Shalom. Call Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, I'm going to just jump right into it. Let's check out this video, and then I'll speak on it briefly and grab some precepts.
Listen to this.
Yeah, so it says a homeowner's rental property appraises for $1.1 million more in 10 days after he whitewashed it. So let's check it out.
This.
After getting a low appraisal on my personal house last year, I had to take down all the art and anything that identified me as being black so that I would get a fair appraisal. After I de-blackified my house, the second appraisal came in at $500,000 more. I'm currently in the process of refinancing a rental property, and I didn't think an appraiser's bias would affect it. This multifamily on a prime Clinton Hill block getting full value rent should easily appraise for the top of the market. Although no other property on the block has sold for less than $3 million in the last 2 years, my bigger property came back at $2.6 million. Instead of using the comps on the block, the appraiser used a comp that was half a mile away and another comp that was in need of a full gut renovation. I immediately contacted the bank and demanded that they have another appraisal done. But this time I stayed home and I had a white person go and show the property on my behalf. Without a trace of any of my chocolateness, my property now appraised for $3.7 million in just 10 days, $1.1 million more.
1.1 more in 10 days without doing anything but de-blacking a home. It happens more than you think. Crazy.
Yeah, so it sucks hearing things like that. You know, Jake is just trying to make it come up a little bit, live a slightly better life. But like I said, or if I didn't say it already, hearing certain stories like this, it just reminds me that we're in hell. And this is the land of our captivity. We're still in captivity, and we need a savior. That's all it's coming down to, because games like this are going to continue to be played by Esau, Edom, who wants to continue to keep us down. He wants to keep us below him, and we can't be surprised about that. This is his world. The Lord gave him this place, so cool. Run it up in your kingdom. We get it. But like I said, it just reminds me, it reminds me that we're still living in the land of our captivity, and we just need a savior. But just to explain a few different things, clarify some things. When he said the first appraiser ran comps for like a house that was a few blocks down, comps in real estate, it's just you're running comparisons to find the actual value of the house. And a lot of people only go no further than a half a mile. Some people go like 0.25. It's just no further than a half a mile from the actual house. And you look at what those houses have sold for or what they're valued at, and then you can compare your current house, whatever it may be. But the first appraiser, he said they went like several blocks down the street, something like that. And then they took another house that had something broke. It needed like repairs. Oh, if I didn't already show you, let's look and see who the appraiser was.
Listen.
Financing.
There he is.
I'm currently...
Yeah, you see him. You see that hat. That's who the appraiser was. Right there. Just looking to keep Jake down. And people in the comment sections are hip. Comment section. Oh, the very first one. Look who's doing the appraisal. Look at this second comment. Small heads tend to hate us. Exactly. They hate everyone who isn't them. Sure. Next comment. This is what systematic racism looks like. Oh, check out this comment. Quote, "You guys are lazy. You have a fair chance. It's all equal." Right. Yeah, people are hip. I'm sorry. Yeah. Another one. Check who the appraiser is. The person replied to her, said, "What's your point?" And she said, "It's above you." Yeah, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But sure, you can say that systematic racism, but we know it goes deeper. It goes into a nationality. Esau doesn't like us because we have his birthright. So he needs to keep us down in order to keep himself elevated in his kingdom. But anyway, we'll just grab a few precepts from there. And the first thing that came to mind was the curses, Deuteronomy 28. And right to the point, verse 44, it says, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." Yeah, so we got to go to Esau for the want of all things. He's in the front. He's at the top. He's the head. And we're the tail. We're behind him. We're in a lower position. And a part of it is systematic. Of course, we know Esau does certain things to keep us down, and this is just one of them. Redlining, if you don't know what that is, you can look that up as well. And so many other things to put us in a position to where we don't have as much wealth, as much access to resources, making it harder to network and keeping us in the ghettos and projects, things like that. Look at the food that's primarily around, Jake. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, just crap food, Taco Bell. You're not going to see those fast food places, not a lot of them, in more wealthier to-do neighborhoods where it's primarily Esau Edom up in that joint. No, you're going to have better restaurants. Even if it's fast casual, it's going to be slightly healthier. You're going to have the better, higher quality grocery stores, things like that. But it's okay. The curses are out here. We understand that we are the children of Israel. The curses are on our people as a nation. But Yahushua is going to return and lift them up completely. And things are going to be switched. Things are going to be reversed. Let me grab this precept. We brought this out, I believe, this past Saturday in the book of, if I can think, Ecclesiastes 10. Yeah, we did. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 7. I'm trying to highlight it. It's not letting me. Come on, baby. All right, Ecclesiastes 10, verse 7. "I've seen servants," that's the Israelites. I'm sorry, my gosh. "I've seen servants," that represents Esau Edom, "upon horses," meaning they're in a high position. "And princes," that's the Israelites, "walking as servants upon the earth." Right? But of course, things will be flipped very soon when Yahushua returns. He's going to put us in that position of being on horses as a prince should be. We're going to have power. We're going to rule. We're no longer going to be oppressed and suppressed. And that's what we're fighting for. Because we know stories like what we just watched is not going to stop. And like the dude said, there are many, many more. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to grab one last precept. Trying to make this quick. Ecclesiastes 5 and 8. I need some water. It says, "If thou seest the oppression of the poor, and violent perverting of judgment, and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter." Marvel not, meaning don't wonder, don't be in awe, don't be shocked. "For he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they." So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he sees it all. And that's exactly, that was the perfect precept. I should have opened with that. Because that's exactly what we just witnessed. The oppression of the poor, right? And improper, wrong, foul judgment. But all of a sudden, he de-blackifies the house, takes down all the different paintings and different murals, whatever, that make it look like Jake lives in the house. And then he steps away and he gets a white person, somebody else up in there to go show his property. Now all of a sudden it's valued $1.1 million more. Now he gets a fair and proper appraisal. Yeah, okay, but it's cool. Like the scriptures say, marvel not at that matter. Don't be in awe, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he sees it. He knows, he's in control of everything. And eventually, we, the princes, will be in a position of power on top of those horses. And that's what we're fighting for. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Call Haloyah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.